All right, we live right now. My bad for the delay. You know the agents was battling me right now. I had to go neo on them. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. 10-minute delay for the kid, but nevertheless, welcome back. This is the Alex said Doom stepping.
Dreamatron activated.
Yeah, I am activated. Thanks. Shout out to everybody that's already on the chat, man. My man Joza, my man Deluxe Recordings. Shout out to everybody right now. I appreciate y'all for the typo and all that, man. Yeah, the typo was definitely a blunder. But yeah, what are we talking about? We talking about Blair Cobbs and Vergil Ortiz. Nope, they're not fighting each other. No. That's not what's going on. Looks like Vergil Ortiz is tired of the bullshit allegations by Blair Cobbs for a little over several months already, stating that Victor Ortiz, is a PED user, all that bullshit. He had, Vergil Ortiz did have a case. I think the pronunciation is Ramboisis. Failed that one, but it's Ramboy. But you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Vergil Ortiz got sick, and Blair Cobbs tried to toss it in there that there was some foul play. And he was using PEDs, and now the lawyer, Victor Ortiz's lawyer, sent out a cease and desist. Either you recant, stop saying the bullshit you're saying, or be ready to pay up. Pay up to, I think, at the minimum of $100K for, character defamation and other penalties, I believe. That's crazy, for talking shit, $100K. Yeesh. And not only do they want him to stop and recant, but they want him to make an Instagram post. Yeah, folks, that's where we at. Yep. That's where we are today in this day and age. You got to give it a post, too. It's not enough for you to say, sorry, you better go put it to the masses. So Blair Cobbs right now getting the pressure from Victor Ortiz's lawyer. And, it's not the first time we encounter this type of foul play in the sport. There's a lot of name calling. And one of the worst name calls you could give another athlete, especially in the fight business, is a steroid user. So I can see exactly where Vergil Ortiz his stance is and why he would go ahead and use litigation or step it up and putting that pressure right back to Blair Cobbs, especially if it's not true, and it's just, you're defending your character. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. My man Robert the Genius, Champy Lampy, he got the Kool-Aid avatar because my man's cool as a cucumber. Shout out to you for stepping into the chat. And, yeah, man, we're just doing a quick review on this whole thing with Blair Cobbs and Vergil Ortiz. A lot of name calling by Blair Cobbs, saying Victor Ortiz is a PED user's allegation, whole bunch of allegations. And now it's time to pay up or shut up. Either you recant, make that Instagram post. You got to do a Reels. All right, Blair? You got to do a Reels apologizing and saying that you're sorry. I don't know how you're going to, fandangle that one, but you could probably use this one to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to recant because if you don't got no solid proof, you can't really talk on it. And that's the thing, a lot of stuff. What do you guys think? If you really think about it. And I think the stream is actually okay because I will, take a look at it after post just to make sure everything's good. But it should be good, right? And Blair Cobbs under heavy fire, $100K. Too much? Too little? You guys think that this was okay? Was it, did it deem this next step? Did it require a cease and desist? How bad is it? When does trolling go beyond go into that that shadowy realm of character defamation. A lot of guys are trolling nowadays for a fight. You guys tell me what's your opinion. I'm going to open up the lines. Already know the number's 1-856-624-3369. I'll be going ahead and putting up the number there at the bottom of the screen for all my bros and ladies out there that want to go ahead and talk some boxing. That's 1-856-624-3369. Let me know if if that was deemed for, man. 100K. Stop. I mean, look, I can appreciate sending the cease and desist. Now is it's just a matter of 100K. 100K. Yeah, okay. I mean, the Instagram post. The Instagram post seems to be very important. And what do you guys think about that? I mean, we are in an age of social media. I guess a public apology would probably be most public on an Instagram post. Do you guys think that's fair? Do you think that that's an infringement on my rights? Freedom of speech, and you're basically trying to tell me how to use my platform. You're telling me I got to go on my platform and say something that I don't want. So how does that actually turn out? Holy cow, looks like we got the first caller right now. Let's bring him on. All right, first caller of the day. What's up, Champy? How's it going? Who am I speaking to? Oh, it's Robert the Genius. Hold on, Robert. We're going to plug you right in right now because you wasn't plugged in. It was plugged into the charger. So we're going to plug you in, my man. Rob,
are we plugged?
We're plugged.
All right, baby. Yeah, it's the King of Jersey. Just wanted to check in on the Doom show.
Champ, appreciate you coming on, man. It's a short topic. You already know, man. I don't know if you heard, but Blair Cobbs, he got sent the letter cease and desist by Vergil Ortiz's camp. Yeah. And man, 100K, pay up or shut up. What do you think about this Instagram post that they're demanding?
I think that Blair got off good with a warning, and you can't accuse people of doing steroids that could fuck up Vergil Ortiz's sponsorship money, and that's just you're fucking with his money at that point, So Vergil Ortiz has got to do something, but if Blair wanted to headline, he's got it.
And let me ask you this,
I would say quit while you're ahead.
Is that an infringement on the freedom of speech right? You're telling me I got to go right on my platform something. What do you think about that? No?
No, because it can impact people's lives. Like, is it my freedom of speech to say Alex Toomey is a rapist? You know what I mean? That could have mega repercussions in your life.
Absolutely.
Even if it's not true.
Absolutely. But even though you took it to the extreme, I wish I had my soundbite. I would have been like, ooh, whoa. But like, I definitely get, and point well made. But at the end of the day, it is your freedom of speech. I mean, repercussions they have repercussions, obviously, and this is one of them. To be
I don't think it's freedom of speech though, because if Vergil Ortiz were to pop for steroids, then you can say that stuff because at that point it's a fact. But if it's not, you got to say allegedly because Blair is making it sound like it's fact and it's not. So again, you could fuck up someone's money, you could fuck up someone's life. That's not cool, freedom of speech or not. All
right, so you're in your opinion, we've gone beyond trolling. This is just flagrant.
Well, I'll tell you this: Oscar De La Hoya got sued by Manny Pacquiao and Top Rank just for saying, Pacquiao, why don't you take the test? Just for insinuating that by not taking the test, there was some fuckery. He got sued for that.
Yeah, so great example.
Blair straight up saying he's a steroid user, right?
Yeah, he's been saying it for a while now. Just on social media, and I think that's the reason why I guess they want it to be on social media because he's been so loud on social media about it. So I get it, But
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about a fight between these two? You think Blair Cobbs is just chasing, barking and trying to see if the Doberman turns around and faces off?
I mean, a closed mouth don't get fed. You know, Blair's trying to make an opportunity for himself, and he's not getting sued. He just got a season this, so I would say well played, I guess. And he got his headline. We're talking about it, so I would say mission accomplished, and I would say move, pick a different angle of attack on Ortiz. I don't know if Blair beats Ortiz.
Nah, I don't think he beats Ortiz. I think Ortiz is just too aggressive, and his tank is just too much. I mean, look, Blair Cobbs is always going in there trying to entertain. I can appreciate the whole show, but nah, I don't think he beats Vergil Ortiz.
Right.
Hey, Robert, thanks for calling in. I appreciate you, brother. Hey, listen, I'll hit you up on the other tip. You already know what it is. And tell everybody I'm back, man. I had to pivot. I'm doing taxes. If you didn't know, I am. You probably do already know. And I'm back at I'm been podcast consulting, and I'm also doing producing a financial podcast with my tax partners. So go check it out, pod, if you're already not subscribed. And appreciate you calling again, man.
All right, dude. Peace out, buddy.
Cheers. All right, there you have it. The one of the who knows.
And I exercise that option.
That's right. They call me the fucking champy, Lampy. All right, who else is gonna call? Because I'm trying to kick it and see who else got something to say about this. I told you what I had to say. I guess I was just trying to find someone that would kick back on this because of that simple fact that they want that Instagram post. I guess it's just a turn with the tides, a turn with the times, right? Social media, if you're bad mouthing somebody on social media, I guess you should make a public apology. I don't know how this cease and desist actually goes. I don't know if he immediately stops talking and accusing and then things kind of go away. I don't know if he has to literally recant. I don't know if he's required to. I don't know if there's any major damage that can actually be proven that there's damage that's been done to the name Victor Ortiz. Again, this is a sport where sometimes trolling can actually, cross the line. And we can't confuse it, for anything else. But I get it. I can totally understand. You can fuck up, just such. But in the end, it's nice because you have the proof. You're just talking shit. So I don't know. Anthony Johnson, salute to you, champion. Welcome to the show. I was just throwing this one in real quick. Is Blair Cobbs, accusing and allegations over a span of several months, saying that Victor Ortiz is, Victor Ortiz. God, Vergil Ortiz. Yeah, and it's crazy because right now somebody's Vergil Ortiz 2023 on the chat, and they're like, "Don't disrespect Virgil's name, not Victor." I'm sure it was a typo. And now you got me saying it right now. Yeah, listen, Vergil, sorry about that, buddy. But yeah, Vergil Ortiz definitely not having it. Stop the allegations. And I don't think. Listen, he knew what he went through, man. I know you guys remember the incident with Vergil Ortiz, and he caught. Look, I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't pronounce it. It's Ramboises. You guys know what I'm talking about. Stop playing. Call in 1-856-624-3369. And yes, rhabdomyolysis. See, how was I supposed to get that? You kidding me? How was I supposed to get that one? Yeah, so it was that time. At that time, he I guess Blair Cobbs accused him of using steroids. And I guess that's just one of those things that could be, but I honestly don't think it is. I don't think at all that a guy like he needs that. He's a young fighter. He's young. He's got plenty of fucking testosterone, man. You don't need that shit. You kidding me? And, just to read a couple of quotes while I wait for more people to jump on the chat and on the airwaves, man, before the calls come in. 1-856-624-3369. Go ahead and call in. I'm going to bring this up real quick. Just read it to y'all, man, because some pretty specific demands that are going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Pretty specific, and I don't know if he's required, man, by law to do, do all this stuff and Instagram and yada yada yada. But let me just read a couple of the quotes from the Boxing Scene article. Shout out the Boxing Scene. And let me see. Okay. So according to the letter, right, that was written to Cobbs, he has until the close of business, Monday, January 30, to retract claims. Failure to do so will trigger a civil lawsuit where Ortiz and his team will seek damages in excess of $100,000 plus legal costs incurred by all parties. So technically, my man Blair has until tomorrow to apologize. I mean, what do you guys think? You think an apology is look, $100K is $100K. But then $100K and you apologize, I don't know how much that does. I think you lose more in marketing for yourself, being image and shit like that. I'm not saying that it's okay to say sorry when you're wrong. But, there's just the public perception sometimes is crazy. And, after preaching it so hard, I don't know if that's going to be good for him. JD Blanca, Vergil wanted to get with that Canelo team, though. Damn. And that's another thing, you see. Once you're staying with this PED, perfect example, JD Blanca. You see, and I'm gonna pin you up there, bro, because people need to, actually. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna show it out there. All right, see, look at my man JD Blanca's. And for those that are just listening, I guess I'll just read it. But for those that are viewing, you see the comment, you see the chat. Vergil wanted to get with that Canelo team, though. Emoji eye. And that's a perfect example of why, and why Robert, who called in, was saying that could really mess up your money. Canelo, once he was tarnished with this whole steroid use, is over. It's never going away. And it's always going to stain. Unfortunately, that's the way it works, And once is there, it's there. And it's not like that for Vergil. It's not. No, not even close. Obviously there was tests and there was a hair sample. There's nothing like that going on with Vergil. But yeah, perfect example of how it could stay in your game. It could definitely take away from all your victories, and people just they'll judge you quick, man. They'll judge you quick. Now, let's see what else was said here in quotes, right? I want to go for the quotes. Says, the continuation down the slanderous path was enough for Ortiz's team, including manager Rick Meridian, to throw up a lead roadblock. So, it was everybody in the camp that was just tired of it, And quote, this is what was said by Team Ortiz. We insist that you also post your reaction to your Instagram story. Excuse me. We insist that you also post your retraction to your Instagram story and feed your Twitter account and any other social media platforms that you utilize. Folks, I was a bit confused here. They want him to post it across his whole social media. They want a total submission of "I'm so sorry." You know what I'm saying? On some fucking other shit. Look, just stop. Blair Cobbs should just stop. Just stop talking. If not, you're gonna get stung. $100K, you can't find that laying around. Says, my statements were nothing more than a misguided attempt to call out Vergil and try to build hype around fight. This would mitigate harm caused by your misconduct. Look at that. Although we are a paraphrase statement, we would accept. Okay, so this is what they would accept. Recently, I stated, this is a statement that they would deem appropriate, right? It says, recently I stated that Vergil Ortiz is on steroids and is dirty. I made those statements with no factual basis whatsoever. And I have no knowledge that Vergil has ever used PEDs. My statement were nothing more than a misguided attempt to call out Vergil and try to build up hype around the fight. This would mitigate the harm caused by your misconduct. That's not a bad statement. Blair, I would fucking run with that very quickly, bro. Don't get stung for a $100,000. Crazy. Don't stung for the $100,000, brother. So yeah, man. I'm gonna say open up the phone lines again that we got here. 1-856-624-3369. Yeah, listen, sorry for the lag. If there was any lag on the internet, you know, the Matrix was trying to get at the Doomatron right now. I gotta go get that ill Ethernet cable. But need proof to be calling out people. Yeah, definitely, Anthony Johnson. You always need proof, man. Listen, it happens in boxing, MMA. It happens, you know, steroid use is wide across all sports. And for the most part, when allegations come, you better have proof, because if you don't, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay up $100K or more. Don't know exactly how much it was. I don't know if Robert mentioned it, but it was a lot of money, and you got to pay up. Character defamation, when you get to those levels where you're making that much money, and we're talking about multi-million-dollar contracts with sponsorships and other you know entities, you're talking about major money, so it can affect, and you have to be very careful. So Blair Cobbs, take the statement, run with it. Don't even write it. They wrote it for you. Sorry, and bye. You know what I'm saying? If not, forget about it. They're gonna definitely go after you, man. 1-856-624-3369. Remember, guys, it's a short one. I'll probably stop it at the 30. Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Robert the Genius, Anthony Johnson, my man Vergil Ortiz, 2023. Definitely Deluxe Recordings. Yo, that first part of the chat was funny as hell. It's guys, I got it, champions. Let's see what we got. Need proof. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay. Listen. Internet's lagging. I'm about to get out of here. All right, guys. This was a quick one. Blair Cobbs served a cease and desist letter. Has until tomorrow to make it right, or they coming after you. But there's a catch. Blair Cobbs has to put this statement out throughout his whole social media platform and platforms. So let's see how this turns out. I say go with the statement. They did it for you already. Bygones be bygones. Sooner or later, you'll probably get matched up. Who knows? All right, guys, this was another one. I'm out of here. The Tron is activated. Do you think, hold on, Anthony Johnson with a question. You know we never leave a man behind. Do you think Bud and Earl ever going to fight, Doomy? Yes, they're going to fight. They have to fight. They're cooking it. They're marinating it. Listen, if that fight doesn't happen, it's probably going to be the biggest boxing tragedy outside of a death in boxing. You know, it would be a shame for that fight not to happen, Anthony. It's going to happen, my brother. Don't you worry about it. The pieces are going to fall in. These guys have been fighting for a long time. You know, whatever break they're taking now, hopefully they're taking it to heal right, prepare their bodies proper so that when they go to war, they go with their best. Will it happen this year? Wow, 2023, possibly. Just know. Waited a long time. Wilder and Tyson Fury, you know, the return of that fight. So just give it a bit. You know, we'll get our fight. And when we get it, it's going to be one of the best of the century, actually. D-Style Boxing in the building. What up, Champa? Make sure y'all go check out my man D-Style Boxing too, man. Be up there once in a while when I get the invite to the round table. But, yeah, this is another one. Remember, phone lines are open now. This is a call-in show, 1-856-624-3369. Let me know what's up. I'm out of here. Be blessed. Peace out. And also, real quick before I go, Monday, 10 p.m., we're going to have that show The polls are still running. I actually said I was going to stop it at Friday, but I let them run till Sunday tonight at 12. I will close the polls. I don't know who was winning. I think last time we said Men's Health. Now it's slapping as a sport. And the other topic was the cannabis growth process. So yeah, that's my Mike Tyson list right there. So go over to the community page on this channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know I'm going. We can kick it here, call in, do your thing. I'm out of here. Champ. I said champy. Lampy.